when they be having, when they was getting their ass whooped and the backup just popped up. What's going on? This your homie Contact. We at it again. Public service announcement. Um, Man, people trying to figure out what's going on. Like I say, I've been in this place for 8 years. 2 years in, 2 years ago, a guy by the name of Sean had supposedly bought this home. But the thing is, Sean didn't buy this home. Another guy bought this home, and he bought it from the people that I had the original lease with. So, like I say, the people from the original lease told me this person will give me time to find another place if I want to. But she said basically, but she didn't say it'd be a time period. She told me that basically I don't have anything to worry about. She sold the place. The person that she sold it to is gonna let me stay long as I continue to pay. She said the rent may go up, but long as I continue to pay, I should be fine. So, which was cool. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. So, like I say, 2 years, I'm up here paying, and I'm paying what I'm supposed to pay, and the new people that's supposed to took over the home, I was told to pay through a portal. See, I was already paying my rent through another portal, and they informed me that I have a new portal. Well, the new portal was owned by this guy right here, right there. You see that? And so this guy called himself, you know, like earlier January, around January. And this is when I realized, oh, I gotta figure out a way. Like I say, this year flew by fast, so I figured I gotta find a way to exit, find me another situation. So I went about trying to find me another situation, and it was going smooth. I'm finding places, looking at places calling me back. And next thing you know, while I was in the process of looking at places, then I damn near got evicted. I got an eviction notice. As a matter of fact, let me go to this real quick. Uh, Give me 1 second. So, give me 1 second. Alright. Alright. So here, let me go. I'm gonna go to the beginning of this year. Here I'm gonna go. See, I've been paying rent, and what they end up doing is in January they end up getting greedy, and in January of this year they end up getting greedy and I end up paying the rent in advance. But even though I paid the rent in advance, they call themselves still charging me more. So I had it hooked up to a bank account. And then they went in there and maxed out the bank account and said I was late. And then so I called myself trying to correct the issue. So I connected another bank account and made the payment. After I made the payment, it was cool. But then all of a sudden they went back in and they maxed that out. And then let me know, oh, this guy is shady. See, the whole time I didn't know. And so, they sent me an eviction notice. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what the heck? How I get an eviction notice? Hold up, if I can find this real quick. Hold up. Give me 1 second. General, and this respect. Dang, I should have found this before I even got on live. But let me see. Anyways, they gave me an eviction notice. So with the eviction notice, I was told that I had a certain amount of time to pay. Let me see what this is. Okay. A certain amount of time to pay. Hold up for 1 second. And so I went on and paid. I went on and paid. Let me see. I went on and paid, but we missing something. I went on and paid. Okay, here we go. I went on and paid with two different uh bank accounts. Hold up, that's not it. That's not it. Man, I don't know why Google doing this to me right now. Okay. Okay, so I'm up here paying. And see, that ain't even how you spell my name. I've been telling them that for the longest. Which let me know it was already assigned as someone right. But hold up, let me see. Damn, they don't have it. Alright, so you see how these late fees supposedly coming in? But it was paid the previous month. And then the same thing, the late fees start coming in. And so anyways, like I say, I got proof, but like I say, it's in the statements, and like I say, they start saying I was late, even though when you look at that, you'll see that I pay my bills every 5-6 days before they do. So they didn't have justification in order to start pulling. It's the same thing the electric company and a couple of other companies started doing this year. So basically it got to a point where I got an eviction notice, and I was looking for the eviction notice. I don't know why I can't find an eviction notice, but for some reason I can't find an eviction notice. But anyways, like I say, I'm just going about my life, and all of a sudden, that's when I recorded the album Peddler's License. And I was going through rough time. My mother, my sister, all family members started turning on me, talking bad to me, talking crazy, a lot of hatred, a lot of frustration, and then a couple of a year before, like in August of 2023, my stuff was on TV. That's when things started really changing. I let people know, they didn't even watch it, they didn't even care, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I made it to TV and can't nobody support, so it had me feeling a certain kind of way. But anyway, so I'm up here doing what I'm doing. And like I say, January come, I get an eviction notice. They saying they're about to evict me, and I had a certain amount to pay. So I went out, like I said, I paid all the bills, everything necessary for me to pay. And then, I didn't have enough money to buy me foods. They had cut off my stamps and everything. So I was in a situation where I was doing real bad. I was down to my last, 20 CDs? You know what I'm saying? So I called myself borrowing some money. During that time I didn't borrow money. During that time my faith got stronger. I went out with the last few CDs that I had, and I was able to get enough money in order to purchase me some more CDs, and then also have enough money in order to cover, for things like food and stuff. So, I was doing a lot of fast food this last year. So, I got over that hump. Then February came, then March, and everything was going smooth. And you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, they hit me with I got another episode around the 5th of 2024 on television on ABC 30. Y'all can check that. ABC 30. I think it aired at 3:36 in the morning. And that was just, this last year, 2024. And then, like I said, I just kept on grinding, kept on paying the bills, doing what I had to do, kept on going out. And, I didn't dial it down until, October. Around October, they try to hit me with the same thing to say that I didn't pay my rent, when I always pay my rent in advance and always pay my bills in advance. So this time, by them doing it last time, I ended up losing my Bank of America account and some more accounts. So this time, when they did it, I had a chime card. Here, let me show you. I had a chime card attached. So Chime not gonna let you pull more than they normally will let you pull if you have a bank account. So, like I say, they tried to pull from the Chime card, and Chime won't let them do it. So all of a sudden, they start hitting me with these late fees and eviction notice and shit. And I'm like, I paid my rent. I don't know what you're talking about. So around October, they was like, I got this information. Let me see. They asked if I was gonna renew the lease. So her go to recertification for the lease. The guy, hold up. The guy say, hold up, where the paperwork at? Uh, hold up. All right, here we go. Yeah, here we go. All right. So here, this is what I got in October. This is serve as a notice. And all other in possession of below premises are hereby notified to vacate and deliver premises you hold as our tenant. The deliver blah blah blah. This is the day applicable state law. Move out early, or there will be no early move out penalties. Move out earlier, there will be no early move out penalties. This is notice to provide due to the fact that the owner of the property, blah blah blah, have decided. And see, it don't even state who the owner of the property is. You see what I'm saying? It don't even state who the owner of the property is, the company. So in my mind, I think I got put in a quagmire because the people that originally owned the place, that name was originally on it when I first moved here. They claimed they had sold it to this particular company that I started paying on the rent portal like 2 years ago. Like I said, at the beginning of this year was when the guy that was here probably 2 or 3 years longer than me, he seen them come knock on my door. The dude come knock on my door, that guy who I just showed a picture of, and all of a sudden he called himself trying to assault me. And I'm like, what's going on? And he had a piece of paper telling me something. Say, we communicate through email. You couldn't send me an email and let me know you was coming through, you know? And then so, you know, he tried to force his way into my house, and it was him and 3 other guys. And then somebody called the police, and then all of a sudden when the police pulled up, he stepped out of the house. And he was like, I own a property, this and that. A fucking lie. The whole time it's a fucking lie. You know what I'm saying? Because later on, after I did my research, I come to find out this motherfucker on some different shit. He ain't legit. He ain't his name ain't on he don't even have agreement with the property owners. You see what I'm saying? And the people that they say now own the property, I haven't seen them. I haven't gotten a letter from them or anything. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, so this is the situation. So the whole time I'm going about what I'm doing, I'm like, dang, I'm trying to prepare. I've been trying to prepare the whole year to get something set up where I can transition smoothly, but it keep on getting blocked. Like my money keep on having issues. They keep on taking more than they supposed to, charging more than they supposed to. I'm paying multiple bills. I'm not missing no bills, no nothing. I'm paying everything I'm supposed to pay all through the year. And a lot of people like, damn, how's you doing that? But I'm not gonna lie, I was doing that because a lot of the money that I made from the music, people asking me like why I'm not wealthy, why I'm not rich. And some people may look at it as if I'm rich because, you know, I work when I want to, you know, I work when I'm inspired to work, you know. But some people may look at it as if I'm in a good opportunity, a good situation, but they don't know it ain't no such thing as sitting still when you doing this by yourself and you trying to keep everything balanced. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, I continue to grind, continue to do what I do, and I was never able to stack no money, just always enough money to get 100 units a month and push the 100 units, and 100 units always kept me over the bulk. You know, I got my own little system that I got set up where I manufacture and create my own music from the comfort of my home. You know, so like I say, I've been doing what I've been doing, and like I say, it just blow my mind. I get this letter, and this was, you see, it was 10/7/2024. So a lot of people like, damn, what you gonna do? You know, I've been preparing a whole year, but I keep on getting all these situations and things coming up missing, things coming up stolen, and you know, I'm trying to get all through it. But anyways, the reason why I mention that because like 2 years ago, like 2023, I ain't gonna say 2 years ago, we're gonna say 1 year, but 2023, I supposed to got some funds back from when my stuff was on TV. Come to find out, it was people at ASCAP, at the PRO, and it's other people in these other different organizations and places that been intentionally blocking and trying to stop me and put me into poverty. They've been trying to make me go reverse, and the whole time I've been above. You know what I'm saying? I've been following the rules, doing what I'm doing, and just communing and surviving. You know what I'm saying? So the whole time they breaking rules to try to put me under. My royalties got down to like $2-3 a month, and you know, a lot of the stuff, accolades that I had from the years before, I was never getting the credit. You know what I'm saying? Come to find out, okay, so time go by. Come to find out, I get an email from ASCAP. Let me show you. I get an email from ASCAP, and let me see. I get an email from ASCAP. Let me see. Okay, so the whole time I'm going back and forth explaining my royalties supposed to have been bigger from the things that I've been doing, and the whole time they just going back and forth saying what it is and what it ain't, and you know what I'm saying. Then I finally get a message, and see they continue to review my stuff. But anyways, to make a long story short, I end up getting some information that said they apologize. I don't know which email this is right now. I can't find it right now. But anyways, I get this email from ASCAP that say basically they apologize. They come to find out it was some people that was doing some shady shit at ASCAP, and what they was doing is relinquishing my royalties and things that's supposed to go to me, I wasn't getting credit for. So the thing that I supposed to get in 2023 that would have elevated me up out of poverty, they never gave it to me. So I damn near went almost 2 years, and they say I won't be able to get it to a certain time. So like right now it's coming close to that time where hopefully I get what I'm supposed to get, and then I'll be able to function a little better and get at least get to a level where I don't have to worry about somebody else having a strain over my head and putting me in a situation where I can't function anymore. You know what I'm saying? People taking advantage of me. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, it got to a point where, like I say, I got that information, which was a good thing. And like I say, it was like sweat from my head, because I've been telling people the whole time. A lot of people keep on thinking when they see me out, it's people that support my music, and a lot of them always felt like he's lying. He don't got new shoes, he don't got no car, but he always getting them some cigars and something to drink at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Days that I'm chilling, I may get something to drink in the beginning of the day and some cigars, and then later on in the day, depending on what I'm working on during the time. You know what I'm saying? I try to be focused on what I'm working on. So other than that though, people seeing me like he getting liquor here and there, and you know what I'm saying, and he eating fast food, and they don't understand how much I'm putting out and how much I'm putting in and how hard I'm working. You know what I'm saying? And the work that I'm supposed to get credit for is being blocked from the public. It's not only being blocked from the public, the money that's supposed to come back from the work that I put in, other people stealing it. You know what I'm saying? And this been going on for a minute. But anyways, I've been filing reports, doing everything necessary that I have to do, and I still been getting in a situation where they try to use my schizophrenia as an excuse to take whatever they can from me. You know what I'm saying? But it's only so much you can take it. You do it once or twice. What's the saying? You do me once, shame on me. You do it twice. Or what? Hold on. J. Cole got it best. He say, "Fool can't get fooled again." When Bush said that, Bush Jr. But anyways, that's what's in my mind. That's what I'm hearing. But yeah, like I say, you only can run the same play on people so many times, and a lot of these plays that they've been running on me is situations that I done elevated from over and over and over again through my life. You know what I'm saying? And I never wanted the fame. I never wanted the fame. Even when I pushed my first album, Weekends, WEAK capital INNS, back in '98. I didn't want the fame. I never put my picture on my music until my cousin was like, "Man, you got to, so they'll know who you are." And I think, like I say, sometimes people give you bad advice, and it sounds sound during the time, so sometimes you go with it. But as my career advanced, I started to realize I got to go with what I know and what I research rather than what everybody else is saying. And the whole time, like I said, been getting blocked. Even though I was right, they tried to make it seem as if I was wrong. They wanted me to join this, join that, be a part of this, be a part of that. Wanted me to believe a lie rather than the truth. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people wanted me to operate in that, and that's just not who I am. That's not how I operate, So I continue to do what I do. I still haven't to to on the outside looking in, some people will say I'm successful. Me personally, I don't feel I'm successful because it's just me by myself, me and God. You know what I'm saying? And my psychiatrist that makes sure my medicine balance. But aside from that, you know what I'm saying? It's just me and God. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, he been guiding me along the way, teaching me things, showing me things that, I just got to keep doing what I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? I know the vision that he told me, and I just don't know sometimes how I'm going to get to it because the pressure get thick. The pressure get real thick, and you have a lot of people that are part of certain systems, and they got to make the illusion look real. You know what I'm saying? They got to make this look real or appear to be something else because it's some people that took the other way. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of those people that took that other way or that other route, like I say, the road to failure is wide. The road to success is narrow. It gets hard. People throwing stones and hiding their hand the whole time. And all I'm doing is just trying to keep my head to the sky, stay positive, out here promoting positivity, and I continue to do my music, man. And it seems like the closer I get to actually finally receiving the benefits of the work that I put in, the more people start attacking. And it's been like that my whole life. People never wanted to give me my accolades while I'm here. And it's crazy. A brother got to work so hard just to be respected for the work that you create. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, along the way, I have had people that help that gave reciprocity. When I gave love, they gave me love back. You know what I'm saying? And I like to thank those who have done that because I really appreciate that. They really lifted me up, and like I say, I'm still at it. I'm still trying to keep it going. Money up is a thought process. We at that. You know what I'm saying? But I like to thank y'all for tuning in. This is the current situation that I'm dealing with. Like I say, when I did the research, I come to find out the property management company that I've been paying rent to for the last 2 years don't even have an agreement with my landlord. You know what I'm saying? And the funny thing about this, C.I.N know that. You know what I'm saying? C.I.N County know that. You know what I'm saying? But they, like I say, it's just been getting frustrated. And then within the last 2 months, this lady moved next door to me. Every day, this lady been calling the police on me. It been times that I went, it was a period that I was going out and I'm out here promoting my music, and I come back home. Like one time I came back home, it was 3 officers in front of my house, and I'm coming back from promoting my music all day. And I asked them, what's going on? What happened in there? They say, this lady, and they pointed to the lady next door, say she called the police. She says, loud music. I say, loud music? How's it loud music? I ain't even at home. You know what I'm saying? And so that was the first time. It was a sergeant, and I think it was 2 sergeants and a regular cop. And I spoke to him, let him know what it was, and it wasn't that. I was trying to explain to him it wasn't that. I don't understand why this lady keep calling the police. One time I'll cut across her grass from the other side of the street because we live in a duplex. She lived right here, I live right here. I had to cut past her grass in order to get into my home instead of going all the way around and then coming into my home. You see what I'm saying? So I cut across the grass, so it was vacant for a period. So I cut across the grass. I didn't even know during the time that she had moved in. And like I say, she called the police on me then. And I'm like, damn, something really changed around the area, And then, like I say, when she first moved in, I thought they were still working on it because it used to be people coming in every day, doing something, doing this, doing that, fixing it and stuff, fixing it up, painting and stuff like that. So I thought, okay, well, maybe they still working on it. So anyways, I'm up here, my light blew out. So when my light blew out, this is when she moved in. My back light blew out, then my front light blew out. So I'm like, damn, I take a light bulb out the house, put it in the back, and then I'm out of light bulb. So I look next door, it's a light on. I screwed it out, put it into mine, and like I say, I had no clue that she even stayed there. I thought it was still vacant. I thought they was just working on it during the day. I put the light in, and then the next morning, I'm coming from the store or coming from grinding or something. I'm sitting on the front, and then I see the lady come out, change the light, and go back in. And I spoke. She didn't say nothing to me. She just had an attitude and quickly went back in the house. I'm like, damn. I did not. I wrote a letter of apology and signed it with my signature and put $2 in her and put it in her mailbox to let her know I didn't mean nothing by that. I didn't even know somebody still was staying here. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, after I did that, someone from the neighborhood told me, what do you think about your new neighbor? A lady from across the street told me, how you like your neighbor? And I'm realizing like, damn, yeah, I got a neighbor, but I don't know her like that, and I don't think she like me. So anyways, after calling the cops on me about 5 or 6 times, to my music. Every time I start creating, they come ringing the doorbell and knocking on the door. And I'm like, damn, I'm just going about my life, living my life, feeling good. Sometimes sit down, watch TV, laugh. Sometimes listen to the radio. Sometimes I'm down here in the basement working. I got my music jamming and I'm on the computer running promotion and doing things. And all of a sudden, the police knocking my door. Can you turn the music down? I turn the music down and I don't touch the notch no more. And regardless of how loud it is, I keep on getting that. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, it got to the point where like, damn, and I knew something was up, like I say, because from the first time when I was coming from the store and nobody was in my home, but she's saying she called for noise disturbance and they let me know, okay. And so, like I say, she didn't speak when she seen me, so it was automatically war, you know what I'm saying? So probably after about 5 or 6 times she called the police on me, I started seeing her come out. So I call a cab. She'll come out the house. And when she come out the house, she'll have a dog. And the dog be barking at me and stuff. And I'm like, dang, one day I'm heading out. And she over at her white car, her white Nissan, license plates MOE. And she like, hey, come here. I'm like, oh, hey, how you doing? What's going on? And she say, I'm your neighbor and this and that. I say, nice to meet you. I spoke the other day when I saw you come out and change the light. Did you get my letter? I apologize about that. I didn't know I even had a neighbor. Like I say, I thought they were still working on the house. And, I'm just being, communicating with her, whatever. And I guess she was listening in to some conversations that I was having at my home. So she asking me this and asking me that. And I'm like, damn, what the hell? Where you get that from? Like, what is your mind on? Why are you so focused on my conversations that I'm having with other people? You know what I'm saying? And that let me know, like, damn, this chick is crazy. So I kept on communicating with her, and I'm trying to observe her and fill her out, let her know I don't come to war. I come in peace. You know what I'm saying? The whole time it was cold energy. And then, like I say, when I left her, I felt like I did when I was 7. It reminded me of an experience that I was having with my sister when I was 7. And like I say, God is good. God is good, because when I was experiencing that issue with my sister, and like I say, even our teenager years before I ended up getting kicked out at 15, I used to experience that same situation with my sister. But the reason why I say God is good, because I started praying. I started praying like, God, can you please fix this for me? And I ended up having a younger sister, which gave balance to the civil rivalry that we was having. And it really wasn't civil rivalry. Like I say, a lot of the tribulations I experienced getting in trouble and stuff, I would look out for, I would love her, I'd be the best for her, but she had so much hate, deep-seated hatred in her heart. All she wanted to do was destroy me. And I don't know if it's because I'm a man, or I don't know what it was. Like I say, it just blew my mind, but I felt that same type of energy from that lady. And like I say, she kept on calling the police on me. They knocking on my door. One time they knocked on my door and asked if one particular officer, the same one that arrested me, asked told me he heard I say the music ain't loud. First it was 3 different officers that came and they say, nah, it really ain't loud. Well, just take the bass out so she can stop complaining. I'm like, okay, I switched the bass. I put the bass to flat, and then like I say, it was one short, I ain't gonna say short, about 5'10", skin, decent, like slim, but red bird officer that came knocking on the door. And like I say, when he knocked on my door, he wasn't communicating. His body language was reading like he was ready to jump off and do something. And this is when I realized that I had a situation that was like, it it just wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't even look me in the eye. He had this feeling of frustration. And I'm like, what did I do? I didn't do anything to you, man. You know what I'm saying? But he come knocking on my door till I turn down the music. And I'm like, I don't even have my music up. So anyways, this guy done came through 2 or 3 more days in a row, knocking on my door to my music. One time I was on the toilet, one time I was in the bed. And I'm like, damn, this is the same officer all the time, keep on knocking on my door to my music. And come to find out, he's connected to the lady next door, and like I say, she just kept on calling him, doing that, and the whole time the whole neighborhood and the block and everybody else think I'm the one doing that. I'm not calling them. So he came the first time, couldn't look me in the eye. The second time he asked if he can step in. I'm like, step in? For what? It's cold out here. I'm like, okay, I'll let him step in. When I let him step in, he told me some, I can arrest you, this and that. I say, I was sipping during the time. I was sipping some Jack, and I told him, is your camera on? He said, yeah. So then I set him straight when I realized his camera was on, and he left. And then, like I say, 3-4 days later, every day he came knocking at my door talking about the music. And the music wasn't even on. One time I was on the toilet. One time I was in the bed. One time the music was low, but it was like at a third of a notch. It was at a third of a notch. You know, I could hear him walk up the damn steps. You know what I'm saying? So I knew something was up. And then, like I say, ever since then, I've been getting terrorized by the neighborhood, the block, everybody around me. You know, everybody thinking I'm on something different when I'm doing the same thing I've been doing for the last 8 years here. You know, I ain't been bothering nobody. I've been staying to myself. You know, I don't give a care what nobody does, man. Just don't bring that to my home front. Don't bring that in my home. I'm minding my business, doing what I'm doing, trying to excel, get in a better position where eventually, hopefully one day I can have a family and continue to push the music, the type of music that I create to try to change the world for the better, man. Because it was really an unbalance, man. It got to the point where, you know, you saw the industry change this year. Just put it like that. 2024, we saw how the industry changed. It got to the point people were just tired of the same old lies, the same old bullshit. They wanted that pure stuff, that pure hip hop, and that's what we do. Money of records. It's a thought process. I've been saying that the whole time I've been out there. But like I say, that's what happened. And like I say, I'm down to the 29th. And I just wanted to put this out here. I'm going to put this out here and let y'all know, you know, what's really going on. You know, I'm attempting to elevate, get into a better situation. But it seemed like I done got to a point where everybody wants so much of my attention. Everybody want to... It's just getting crazy. I done seen people mimic me. I done seen people stalk me. I done got a lot of frustrating anger. And this is why I never wanted to put my damn face on my music. You know what I'm saying? I wanted the music to be appreciated for what it is. You know what I'm saying? When you start focusing on images and shit like that, it depreciates the value of the art. You see what I'm saying? Unless that's the type of art that you create. And I don't create visual art. You see what I'm saying? I create intellectual art. The type of shit that make you think, that you can feel in your heart and your soul. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I'm an artist. I've been an artist for the longest. But like I said, I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in. This your homie Contact. I appreciate y'all taking this time with me. We got to see what it plays. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple of more days into the beginning of the new year, and we're going to see how this plays out, because it's a lot of people wishing, you know what, on me. A lot of people trying to stop me from at least surviving long enough to reap the benefits that I'm supposed to get. And personally, it could have been family the whole time that been lying on my name and defaming me and doing things on my character. It'd be so much stuff that I find out from people, and I'll be like, why would they say that about me? You know what I'm saying? It just blows my mind. They know that's not me. But the whole thing of it is, they'll tell people something that they doing, and they'll put my name on it as if it's going to give them a pass. And then when they see how people act and realize that's some bullshit, they like, yeah, damn, he a fucked up individual. It ain't me that's the fucked up individual. This is what I was talking about on the album, Peddler's License. It shouldn't matter what I do. If I'm minding my business, staying to myself, why are so many people angry and mad at me? And some people may be mad with you, because I also said this on the album Frequency. Some people may be mad at you because you elevated or got out that box that they've been stuck in their whole life. But they can get out too if they do the work. You know what I'm saying? If they use their mind. But some people give up. Some people give up, and then some people go with peer pressure. You know what I'm saying? They're not looking for a resolution. They too far in. They don't lost too much. They got attachments to the things that they lost. Lost not only the attachment to the things that they lost, they got attachment for the suffering, the pain. You know, some people come addicted to the pain. Some people come addicted to the funds, the money, and some people got other people over their head with a list of dirt on them, so they forced to do things that they don't want to do, to the point to keep on chipping at that heart and that soul. Next thing you know, these people out here empty, doing whatever just to get by. You know what I'm saying? But these are the things that I've been trying to change the whole time, you know, and I think that's the reason why people, because I have relatives that's asking, like, how the hell is you still pushing music? And it's 2024. You started 1998. I'm like, people, it's good music. They keep coming back because it's the truth. You know, it's good music. I'm not trying to mislead people. I'm telling them how I got over a situation, and I'm trying to give them energy, and there's a love in my heart. I'm taking that negative energy and I'm putting out the positive. But back when I was young and I didn't know no better, I take that anger and frustration, put that on wax, and it seemed like every time I did that, my life got more complicated. So I'm like, hold on, let me put out the positive. Let me figure out how to alchemist that. You know, I try to, I don't know if that's a word or whatever, but anyways, I alkaline that and turned it into something that was actually nourishment. So, you know, that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. This is my life. This is Antoine Contact Cloud, CEO of the record label Money Up Records. I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in. Like I say, I'm not the type that's all about the cameras and stuff, man. I really like to stay to myself, stay peaceful, and create my music, and I try to commune with others and create. I try to do what I can, but a lot of people do not like that. You know what I'm saying? And I can't be mad at others for the things that they mad that they mad at me for. Like I say, you got some people with so much dirt on their head, they have no choice but to do the things that they do. And so I'm in a position right now where they not only trying to take my music, my record label, my business, you know, they trying to stop my signal. And I can't lie, I think this is the signal that caused the change for 2024. You know what I'm saying? All that grind that I've been putting in. And I'm not just trying to take credit for me, because there's other people that also puts in a lot of positivity. And like I say, with all of us putting in this positivity, it's changing the world for the better. And some people don't like that. Some people profit in killing and drug dealing or whatever they profit in. You know what I'm saying? That's their business. But like I say, I try to stay pure as possible. I push my music, stay to myself. I don't bother nobody. All I'm trying to do is grow as an artist, as an individual. Some people done call me a monk this year. I had some people say I'm a good person. And then I had some people say I'm crazy. You know, and some people say I'm sick. You know, and some people say I'm gay because I don't have a woman right now. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, these titles, these are the things that I was talking about on the album, on that particular song titled Blind Native. Shout out K Ward, singer, for the beat. You know, that was a fire beat, bro. You know, that's gonna be probably one of my biggest hits. We did some numbers on there, and hopefully we'll eventually see some kickback for that. But like I say, I like to shout out everybody that been rocking with Contact all along. We still on the rise. We still trying to change the world. I'm trying to get in position. A lot of people keep on asking me too, like, why won't you put your stuff in the store? Now the trick with that is, when it comes to distribution, all these stores are independently owned. So you would think they would want to work with an independent. But now a lot of these stores that's independently owned, they only work with the majors. You see what I'm saying? If you independently and you want to put your stuff in them stores, they want 80%, and they want you to press it up and ship it. You see what I'm saying? At least that's what they told me. And I don't know if it's because the color of my hue or what it is, but that's what I've been dealing with. So, you know, me hearing that, seeing that, and I'm seeing brothers down in Texas doing something different, brothers on the West Coast doing something different, and, you know, that kind of inspired me. So I'm trying to get in a position where I can do some things like that myself. But I'm not going to, like I say, I'm not going to speak about the future. I started learning as time go on. Just show them, man. You know, this is the show me state, so I'm going to continue to show as long as I got breath in my lungs, you know. So I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in. It's your homie Contact. One love, keep God first. Money up is a thought process. Reach one, teach one. You know, you got to be able to see God in others in order to see God in you. You know what I'm saying? And so it is what it is. One love. Wish y'all the best. Peace.